Yes, yes. Welcome in, everyone. It's the One Burner Bachelor, 37 steps up high above the city on another beautiful summer day. I can't wait to do this one. All right, one of my favorite appetizers, summertime, anytime, if I do go out fancy to the restaurant, is baked stuffed mushrooms. They're usually stuffed with some kind of seafood, crab meat stuffing, baked in the oven, and there's just something about them that's delicious. So I'm going to put my twist on them today. What I've already done, these stuffed clams that I really, really like, I've already steamed them off in the shell just enough in my nice and clean brand new saute pan to get that stuffing mix out of there and get that started in my saute pan. That's the stuffing we're going to use for my twist on baked stuffed mushrooms today. Why not? It's already made. There's plenty of flavors in there. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but we're going to add to them and kick them up today on the One Burner Bachelor. My twist on baked stuffed mushrooms. We'll be back. Thanks for your viewing, everybody. Thanks for your sharing. We'll be right back. Okay, yes, we're back. It is beautiful out there today. Okay, so the frozen stuffing from our 4 stuffed clams is just starting to thaw and soften a little bit, which means it's definitely going to reduce the water that froze it. I've added half a squirt of lemon juice, half a squirt of lime juice, and a couple of nice chunks of butter. And my mushrooms, my nice sliced mushrooms. I did rinse them just before I put them in the pan. We mentioned once before that you don't want to leave your mushrooms in water. Water is dangerous for mushrooms. They kind of act as a sponge. They'll soak it up and just turn to mush, even if they're refrigerated. So that's what we're going to let happen right now, is the stuffing starting to break up. It's going to take it a little while to get the temperature and do its thing, which is great, because that's going to allow our mushrooms, our stuffed mushrooms, we're just going to have mushrooms be a major part of this, along with the lemon juice and the lime juice and the butter, are all just going to start to do their thing, begin to butter, begin to soften, begin to share all those flavors. And we're not done adding ingredients yet. But for now, we just need to let these things do their thing. We'll be back. Thank you for your views and your sharing. Okay, yes, we're back. Oh, okay. So right now, everything has started to work together, combine together. As you can see, the half a lemon and the half a lime that I squeezed the juice out of to add, I've now added open face, skin side down into the dish to let more moisture and more flavor just come out of that. So my mushrooms are getting there. Long way to go before they're perfect. Same with the stuffing. And I want to add something else for moisture, for texture. And onions, of course, I'm a big fan of. I use onions in a lot of things. I can definitely see mixed red and green peppers as part of the seafood stuffing that came out of our stuffed clams, which is what we're stuffing our sliced baked stuffed mushrooms in. But something else I want to add, something with moisture, something that's not going to take over the flavor of the dish, because sometimes you need the dish, that stuffing, to be the main flavor we're getting at. It's a seafood stuffing for the mushrooms. The lemon and lime citrus is perfect. So something we're going to add to this right now for moisture and for a different flavor, and nothing that's going to take things over, but just make it more healthy and different. And it's cucumbers. And that also gives me a chance to just reflect back on the cucumber story I told when we did, I believe, our warm salad on the trophy episode, about being stranded on a desert island and the skin on a cucumber is poison, and if that's all you ate, it would eventually kill you. And that's the story. I'm not saying that if you eat a cucumber tonight, you're not going to get up in the morning because the skin is poisonous. It's some tiny, tiny, crazy chemical thing. But if that was all you ate for a long time, as I was taught at the very busy pizza shop I worked at, where I learned many things a long time ago, then that would kill you. So what I've done right now is I've just added these cucumbers. I've got the heat on high. I'm going to let these things all just continue to do their thing. Of course, as the moisture comes out of the cucumbers, they'll get a little bit smaller and tenderize up, but still hold their shape and stay together. I peeled an awful lot of the skin off the cucumbers. That real green one there is actually a lime. So we're going to let these things just continue to do their thing. We may cover them back up with foil for a couple of minutes. We may not. Smell-o-vision. Whoa, again, what a shame you can only see this and not smell it. But we'll be back. My twist on baked stuffed mushrooms. Thanks again, everybody. We'll be right back. Okay, yes, welcome in, everyone, the One Burner Bachelor. On this beautiful afternoon, we're ready to finish our twist on baked stuffed mushrooms, not stuffing them and not baking them. But what you might see in my pan here is not only one more chunk of butter on top of my pile, knowing that when that finally makes its way to the bottom of the pan and I can mix it around with everything, things are definitely crazy hot enough and ready to enjoy. All our ingredients are there. They've actually fit into my saute pan on the One Burner. Texas toast, 3 cheese, provolone, mozzarella, and Parmesan. And that's what I'm going to serve this on top of. I'm going to have to work at it to get that a little further down on the pan and get it toasting and maybe get it flipped over and let it toast face down for a bit. Nothing's going to stick thanks to all the butter and the lemon juice and the lime juice and the flavors and everything from our mushrooms, from our stuffing, from those stuffed clams, and of course the juice from the cucumbers, just to add some body and take a little bit away from the lemon and the lime and let the seafood in that seafood stuffing that those clams are stuffed with do their thing. Okay, everyone, I've been dying to do an episode of baked stuffed mushrooms and do it this way to show that you can have that fabulous seafood stuffing, those mushrooms, have it crazy enjoyable, and not bake or stuff anything. Thanks again, everyone. Please keep viewing. Please keep sharing. We'll see you next time on the One Burner Bachelor.